The network of Olympic lanes in London is a sort of giant red carpet made of tarmac, rolled out to ensure that athletes and dignitaries can travel as smoothly as possible from place to place. And while the need for some sort of quick passage for athletes is undeniable, there's any number of people here who are absolutely livid about what's been done to the roads. Taxi drivers in particular are furious that they aren't allowed to use the Olympic lanes.
It'll make it easier for everybody, get everyone around to the venues on time, get disabled people to the venues, not dropping them off a quarter of a mile away or more. They tell us to pick up in the middle lane, not to the near side lane. We can't access any Olympic lanes at all. It's really quite out of order.
We've got near side games lanes which we're not even allowed into to set down passengers and the disabled people, and they shrug their shoulders and say get on with it.
The message from the transport authorities here has been very simple. If you're planning to move around London during the Games, then please don't do it by road. But for all those businesses and organisations which rely on moving either people or goods, that's absolutely hopeless. And for them, Olympic spirit is in very short supply. The boss of this well-known plumbing company has boiled over with anger at the prospect of his business being damaged. How can his engineers fix a burst pipe in an emergency if they're stuck in traffic for hours? So he's told them all to break the law and use the lanes if they have to, and he's encouraging others to do exactly the same.
We need to stand up for ourselves here. It doesn't matter whether you're a business, it doesn't matter if you work in London, it doesn't matter if you live in London, it doesn't matter if you're going shopping in London. You know, them roads are there for our use. What right has anybody got to come along and say we can't use them so that you can get all these busybodies coming along to watch a few people running around the track, you know?
Across London there are any number of expressions of people's lives being affected, from businesses warning they'll go under to day centres for the elderly having to close in deference to the Games. Of course, moving people around a big city will always present challenges, but one piece of advice to tourists is to travel by river, still the most underused part of London's transport network and by far the most enjoyable way to see the city. Laurence, Al Jazeera in London.